Okay, good morning, everybody. Today we will talk about third conditional, or we can also call it past conditional. The use of third conditional. Third conditional talks about the past. It is used to describe a situation that did not happen in the past. There is no possibility for the situation to happen. Okay, what does this mean? Let's look at the example. If I had studied TOEFL hard, I would have got 550. So, this is an example of third conditional. The sentence is hypothetical or unreal because the condition or the result is impossible to happen. Okay, we can say the sentence is contrary to the reality. If I say if I had studied TOEFL hard, I would have got 550. It means in reality I did not study hard. So I did not get 550. Well, we can say this is the condition and this is the result. Okay, let's look at the context. Yesterday I took a TOEFL test, but I did not get 550. Today I'm thinking about it and I want to tell somebody. Okay, I want to tell you. If I had studied TOEFL hard, I would have got 550. Yeah, this is the opposite of the reality. In reality, I did not study hard, so I did not get 550. We can say this is a regret from me. I actually imagine or expect a different reality, but it's impossible to happen. That's why we call it third conditional. Okay? Or past conditional. Let's look at the form of third conditional. Conditional clause plus result clause. Okay, so the example, if I had bought the ticket, I would have watched the movie. Okay, here we can also call this if clause and main clause, but let's just call this conditional clause and result clause. This is the condition and this is the result. For the form, if we start with if clause or conditional clause, we must have a comma after the if clause. Okay, and we can also reverse the position like this. Result clause and conditional clause. I would have watched the movie if I had bought the ticket. Okay, so here we don't have a comma or we don't need a comma if we start with result clause. So this is the form. And then let's look at the tense of third conditional. The tense of the conditional clause, look at the first one, the condition. If I had studied hard, okay, let's focus on the verb. Studied, had studied. This is past perfect. We have had and we have studied. Verb 3 or past participle. If I had studied hard, okay, we have if and we have subject I and we have had and we have past participle. Okay, so for the if clause, remember we must have if, subject, and had studied. Let's look at the tense for the result clause. If I had studied hard, I would have passed the exam. Okay, let's focus on the verb would have passed. This is past future perfect. I would have passed the exam. We have subject I, we had would have, and we have past participle. Okay, so let's look at the difference here. For the if clause or conditional clause, we have if and then subject and then had plus verb 3. But for the result clause, we have subject, we have would have, and we have verb 3. Okay, that's the difference between the result clause and conditional clause. Okay, let's look at the contractions. This is an example. If I had known the discount, I would have bought the shoes. if I had not studied hard, I would not have received the scholarship. There are two sentences here. We can contract these two sentences. Okay, if I'd known. Okay, so we change had into D. If I'd known the discount, have I would have bought the shoes. Okay, we can also contract this. If I hadn't studied hard, I would have received the scholarship. Okay, so had not, hadn't, would not, wouldn't. Well, we can also use modals. We can use might and could instead of would. Okay, would is used for certainty. If I say, if she had finished the assignment, she would have understood the lesson. So, it means it is certain that she would have understood the lesson. Yes, so this is would, and might and could are used for uncertainty. If he had come to class, he might have understood the lesson. If he had come to class, it is not certain that he might have understood the lesson. Yeah, maybe she would have understood the lesson, or maybe not. Okay, good. So, could and might are used for uncertainty. Well, let's look at the exercise. Exercise 1, direction. Complete the sentences with the verbs in the parentheses. Okay, so you change the verb. If I have enough money, I would have gone with you. So this is the if clause. Remember, for the if clause, we must have if, subject, had, and verb 3 or past participle. So we can change it into if I have had enough money, I would have gone with you. So the result here, we must have subject, would have, and verb 3, gone. What about number 2? Here we should complete the result clause. If the weather had been nice yesterday, this is correct. We have had plus verb 3, been. This is from B because nice is an adjective. And then we complete this using would have plus verb 3. So we can say, we would have gone to the zoo. Okay, number 3. How do you complete this? If I had realized he was leaving, I wouldn't have made so much noise when I came in. Well, number 4, you can try this by yourselves. You can comment down below. We can talk about it. Okay, exercise 2, direction. Change the statement into conditional sentences. Roger came, so I wasn't disappointed. So this is a statement. And then how do we change it into a conditional sentence? If Roger had not come, I would have been disappointed. Okay, but the fact, the reality, Roger came. So I wasn't disappointed. What about number 2? We ran out of gas because we did not stop at the service station. So the conditional sentence is, if we had stopped at the service station, we would have run out of gas. So this is the condition and this is the result. Yeah, we did not stop at the service station. So the result, we ran out of gas. Yeah, so that's for number 2. Well, exercise 3. Write 3 examples of third conditional. Include the reality of each sentence. For example, if I had played well, we would have won the soccer match. In reality, I did not play well, so we did not win the soccer match. Yeah, this is a regret from me. I didn't play well, so we didn't win the soccer match. Okay, so try to write 3 examples and comment down below. And don't forget to include the reality of each sentence. Okay, thank you for your attention. And that's all for me for today. And I'll see you in the next lesson. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.